So in like all the other cities, what would you do?
Yeah, I had a few one-night stands. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Oh.
I think that there's nothing wrong. If like you
Yeah,
want to
no.
hook up with someone, that's your body. It's your choice. Like I feel like is a normal thing. And like you release a lot of like serotonin, dopamine. It makes people feel happy. But you also, it's like an energy exchange as
Just
well.
a couple questions on this. Are you religious at all? Just curious.
I'm spiritual.
Spiritual. You said you've had a couple one-night stands? More recently, or because you said you
Obviously
in
not
Scottsdale.
recently.
Well, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you had
Yeah.
some one-night stands here and there, and then like you went to college, maybe some hookups in college.
Yeah, mostly just like college and then
Yeah.
after graduation.
Question for you: what is the quickest from like first meeting to it's going down?
5 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
How quick?
Just kidding.
An hour, 30 minutes,
Definitely a few hours.
a couple hours, but
Yeah,
same
because
night.
I want to like talk to someone and see who they are.
Okay. So, can you pull up her dating app profile again? the last prompt. So, the way to win me over is plan a proper date, be a gentleman, and take me on adventures. And then, in addition to that, you also just said now how you want to wait. You'd wait 3 to 5 dates depending on the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm just
'Cause
curious,
you wanna get to
why
know
the
someone.
switch up though? Because you said you've had one night stands.
Yeah, I think I had that phase in my life where it was fun and casual, but now I'm looking for something more serious, and I feel like guys take you more seriously when you tell
Do
them
they?
that information. What do you guys think?
I think you should convey that better on your profile.
I should say I'm
the
celibate.
serious stuff. Maybe just look a little bit more modest and not like the whole traveling thing, and look like you're looking. Because when I see that profile, I think recreational use only, no nothing serious.
Okay. That's a
Damn.
funny term. I like that.
I don't like the.
I'm gonna put that in my caption: recreational use only.
I don't
Don't do that.
like.
Don't do that.
I don't like the recreational use only.
Well, I mean,
Like it's like no
I
use.
I wouldn't do it personally.
Oh,
but
right,
I'm saying
that's-
when
yeah,
you put people into categories on dating apps, and I'd say that just through the photos and through the bio, it'd be like, maybe signifying just having a bit of fun in a new city, have a few dates.
Yeah, but I feel like
whatever.
on the date, then I would like open up and.
Yeah, but guys, we read into this stuff. You guys read into it a lot more than we do, but we still read into it.
Oh, I really don't. I
do.
just like power swipe until I find someone to chat to.
Power swipe. Do you enjoy any like luxury goods at all, like purses or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, they're nice.
Do you have a nice purse?
Yeah, but it's fake.
Oh.
We don't know that.
So no,
What's
I
what's the
don't.
most you've spent on like either some sort of jewelry or a purse or anything?
I mean, mostly just like clothes, probably like $200 or $300.
Like some nice shoes or something?
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with shoes. What are they? Louis Vuittons? Are they
Christian Louboutins?
Are those still like
I mean,
cool shoes? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, so the question, I guess, for you is, would you feel kind of ripped off if you went to go get some Louboutins and you spent, I don't know how much, let's say it's $1,000, and then the very next day, one of your girlfriends goes to the same store, and the store sold her the exact same shoes that you bought for $100. Would you feel like ripped off?
Yeah,
a little
for
bit?
sure.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's how men feel when women previously gave out sex super easy, like one night stands, casual sex, whatever. And then now that you've had your fun, now that you're looking for something serious now you're going to make these new guys wait a couple dates. They got to do all this investing. They got to pay for dates. They got to be a gentleman. They got to take you on an adventure. Who knows what that means? Maybe that's like they got to take you on a trip somewhere before you're going to give it up, right?
Yeah. that'd
And
be
it's
nice.
like weird. It's kind of crazy. It's like it feels like a ripoff almost. Like, why do I got to do all this shit when that guy at the club that didn't take you on a date, wasn't really even a gentleman, he got to hit within 3 hours? But why do I, the guy you think you want a relationship with, why do I got to wait 3 weeks?
Because I'm a better person now. I have more knowledge, more mature.
Is that what you mean by
respect myself
adventures?
more.
Trips?
Huh?
By adventures?
No, I
do
feel
you
like you could have an adventure just like sitting at home, going to the beach. Like you can have local adventure, just like making life
So
fun.
just going for a walk?
Yeah, that could be an adventure. Going to the playground, swinging.
That's kind of
Going
fun.
on the spinny thing.
I think it's
I like
it's kind of a raw deal from it. So I mean, essentially, do you promise that you will never have a one night stand again?
I can't necessarily say that.
See,
Because
that's
I'm never say never.
But that's what's so confusing. Women will say, for example, you even said it here. Well, that's in the past. Now I have higher standards. I want more. I want a relationship. But you're not even still ruling out the possibility of having a one night stand. So imagine like.
I mean, I'm just not going to lie about it and be like, oh, I'm never going to, because I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind if I'm 40
But
and single.
this is even
Maybe I
like
want to get laid.
This is sure, but this is like another layer of like the rip off component here. It's like it's one thing, I suppose, for a woman to okay, well, I was in college, I had a string of hookups, but now I'm looking for a relationship. Still object to it. I mean, look, you can do it. I still think men are getting ripped off. But then to say, like, imagine as a guy. The last guy she hooked up with before you, she hooked him within an hour, and then you come along, and then she makes you wait 3 months. She's like, no, baby, I want something serious. I want it to mean something. You got to work for this. You got to take me on dates. You got to pay for dates. You got to do adventures, blah, 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 whatever. Then you date her you get the pussy, you date her for 6 months, you break up. The next guy she gets into a relationship, she fucks the same day she meets him. It's like, what are your values
It just
exactly?
sounds like this is situational. Because that's not my
it's like
case.
you're trying to feign chastity. Like you're trying to, it's like you're playing a game. You're trying to leverage sex for something.
I'm not trying to leverage it. I just want to build a deeper connection. Because like when you have sex with someone, you are building a connection based on, emotions and physicality. When I want to build like a deeper emotional, intellectual connection.
But that's fine to want that. But let's say the guy that you want a relationship with, he wants to have sex on the first date. Do you tell him no?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though, okay. I mean, look, you're totally fine to do that.
My body, my choice.
Right. That's
Same
cool.
with
My
everyone
wallet, my
else.
choice.
Doesn't get
No,
into that.
exactly. Yeah, that's fair.
But that's fine. Look, as a woman, you could have had sex with 100 men within 5 minutes of meeting them, and man number 101, you could look at him, and you're not even religious. You could say, you have to wait until marriage to f me. Women are 100% within their right to do that. What I'm advising is that men look at a woman like that and say, that's a raw f***ing deal. I ain't dealing with you. That's a raw deal.
So my chances of finding my soulmate is
No, that's not
0.005.
even what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's kind of like, okay, here's an analogy, right? You're at McDonald's. Wait, who dated the McDonald's? Who was the person? Oh, that was her. Okay, you're at McDonald's. No, okay.
The McDonald's fuckboy.
You're at McDonald's. There's 7 people in front of you, and there's 7 people in front of you in line at McDonald's. They all order a hamburger. They get charged $1 for the hamburger. You finally get to the front of the line. You ask for a hamburger, and the cashier says, it'll be $100 for you for the hamburger. You'll be like,
Supply and demand.
well, hold on, no. But here's the funny thing. There's 10 people behind you, and then as soon as you pay the $100, the 10 people behind you, they then get the burger for $1. Would you feel ripped off?
1,000%.
And that's how men feel.
But is the
that's how
burger
men
better?
feel.
You don't
Is
give
it
that burger.
better though? Are all the burgers the same?
Yeah, this burger's the exact same.
But I don't think all
The
people are
$100
the same.
burger, it's the McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah, but in
Like, you know that shit.
relationships, not
ain't
every
good.
relationship is the same. Like everyone you date is different.
Well, yeah, but like what you're offering to all those men,
Is the same.
like it's gonna be the same,
the same
really, because
burger.
it's you. You're the same. You
Oh,
stay
well,
the
I'm
same.
offering them my burgers.
In fact, you could even make the argument that
The burger gets worse over time.
as you know,
As
look,
I age,
as people age,
The
they
buns
get
get
less
saggy.
attractive. It's just a reality of aging. But the other thing is you've accrued relationship baggage. You've accrued trauma from your past relationships. You're going to bring that into your new relationship. Who knows? Maybe you've gotten, who knows what you could have gotten. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Look, you're free to do it. I'm just advising men to be like, you're leveraging sex against me. I want a woman who has, Jake said this on Sunday, as a guy, you want a woman who has, what is it, burning desire? Is that the
Genuine burning desire.
genuine burning desire? It's like, okay, why? It's like you reward the boys, jerks, assholes, the men who would arguably be the least deserving of sex. You give them the sex super easy, same night. They don't have to do anything for it. And then the guy that you arguably is the most deserving of sex, he has to wait. He has to put in the good work. He has to chase the carrot on the stick like a good little simp worker boy. A little what are the ants called? The little drones or whatever? Like a good little drone. You put in 5 first dates and you pay for the date and you're a little, give me that ass out hug and a kiss on the cheek on the first date. You have to wait.
Patience is a virtue. Oh, I have a question for you guys. Okay, would you marry a girl that you on the first date?
Well, I don't want to get married, but yes. So I'll tell you about, I've not been married, but I've had multiple long-term relationships, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year. The rapidity, the quickness with which I sleep with a girl is kind of ultimately irrelevant. It can be an indicator for potential promiscuity. It can be a red flag, but not necessarily. I think there's actually far greater red flags than that. Of all my long-term relationships, it was like first, second, or third date. It wasn't like, let's wait 3 months. 60, what are some of the terms the girls will say? 60-day policy, or what is it, 30 day? 90-day policy, or what do they say?
It's like, I don't know, it's just like 90 days, and if he's still interested.
90-day rule, 60-day rule.
Yeah.
It's like, no, none of my things. In fact, all the girls that like made me wait, I just dipped, really.
Like once you got it, you just dipped?
No, like if they just continue to make me wait, and I'm like, it's one thing if she's a virgin or has a low body count, and her standard for waiting has been the standard that she's equally and equitably applied to all her previous partners. But if you're you've had 10 one-night stands, you had a one-night stand 3 months ago, your values have not sufficiently changed for me to believe that this isn't an act and that you're just not leveraging this to get something from me.
I just wouldn't believe them as well. Like, you don't have the evidence. If they've had a certain past and they say, like you've said, oh, I've been celibate for a year and a half, I couldn't prove that. I just wouldn't believe it.
Why do you guys look into it so much, though? It's kind of funny.
Well, it's
I
actually
feel like you're making drama where there is none. I feel like you're looking into it way more than you should. It kind of sounds like, oh, she did this, so that means probably this, so that means this, so I feel this. So it's kind of
men are more
weird.
logical when we think about these sorts of things, and past promiscuity is an indicator for divorce. They've done studies on this, and they show that as a woman's body count goes up, 5, 10, they become exponentially more likely to end a marriage.